Hi guys, how are you?
Yeah, eggnog is thicker.
Hello, we're talking alcohol.
Welcome back to Thaco Gaming. We're talking alcohol.
I need it at this point.
I don't drink. I have other satisfactions.
I'm a grown adult. That's why I get to drink alcohol.
I do both, Auntie.
So yeah, welcome back to Thaco Gaming. We are continuing our campaign of Tales of the Astral Sea.
You mean Days of Our Wormwood?
Yeah, Days of Our Wormwood.
Look, that's tonight's first head shake. That's not bad.
I'm Brian. I'm the GM. Meet our plucky players.
I am not plucky.
There's my intro.
It's good enough for Whistler. It's good enough for Jess.
So there you go.
Sorry, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, which makes me incredibly belchy. So
what's the worst
if
that
one
could
slips,
happen?
I apologize.
Okay. We have been warned. So has the internet. And we
Putty
have a cat.
Putty cat.
Hello,
Jasper.
Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
Has he had his meds?
Not
That's
until
at 7.
It's 7.
7, of course.
he had his morning meds, which is now 3/4 of a pill.
My dog now has 3 pills. One has to be taken with food and 2 different kinds of eardrops.
So anyway, welcome
He
to
has a
Thaco
whole
Gaming.
regiment.
Yep, so do I. It's like a buffet of pills in the morning.
Right?
That's what you call old person breakfast.
So, speaking of old, who remembers where we left off?
You know, I've been watching other DMs and other role-playing games, and they don't make the players tell them what we did last time. You're supposed to lead up with a great...
This should be on you, Brian.
Yeah, why us?
It should be, yeah, but I like to keep you guys engaged.
You think I'm not engaged?
Sorry. So sorry.
You're the only one who takes notes. Everyone else...
Never taken notes in my life.
Nope.
All right, so this is why I ask who remembers where we took left off.
Okay, fine. The dragon and I had our wonderful moment. And we've reconciled. Laz also got drunk off of her ass last time, which she revealed to Teak that she's been taking E10.
And now we've decided to make E10 tea. And we're gonna market it as metric leaf water.
That was outside of the game.
Wings.
Metric leaf water.
We'll give you wings. It's a different universe. There can't be a copyright problem.
And we have Valis Hoon. I think that's what his name is. We saw a symbol, and we're going to go look for it in the occult library of the university.
In the southeast of the city.
That's right.
Hooray!
And my sister's around.
Yeah.
You were on your way as well, Jess. You were coming that way.
The symbol that I drew, everybody gets nervous.
Mm-hmm.
That symbol makes everybody fucking nervous.
Pretty much, you were asked.
We should probably refresh for the people at home what exactly that symbol.
That's what you should be doing.
Exactly. You see?
Okay. See, I'm doing.
He's gonna be depressed now because we don't like his DMing.
I don't care if you like it or not. I'm DMing.
I didn't say I didn't like his DMing. I like to screw with his DMing.
For everyone at home, this is what the symbol looks like. Look,
on the laser display,
with a circle underneath.
I was imagining a circle with
I haven't shared it. There you go. Now I've shared it.
You know, it kind of looks like a garden tool.
Yeah, it does look like a garden tool.
That's why you said it looked like a rake.
I'm surprised it's not for, the god of gardening.
They got a knuckle duster.
It's just a really, really violent-looking tiller.
Maybe for a little hoeing.
No, it's not a hoe.
Little raking, cleaning up the leaves, cleaning up the garden patch.
It's more of a fork than a rake.
Well, see, I'm thinking like how you till the rows between like plants and shit.
Ah, okay. You're thinking garden weasel.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
You know, the most horrifying thing ever invented. What are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna have a stick with giant blades on it that I can roll.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fun.
I'm surprised they haven't put that in a horror movie yet that's used as a killing implement.
I'm sure they have.
Give it time. Give it
See,
time.
I've seen a slasher using a nail gun.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
The fellow Brits, don't worry, I have no idea what they're talking about either.
Oh, we have such things to show you.
You remember,
No, you don't.
I also am British, right?
I don't click on any link you give me.
Anymore.
Damn it, she's learned.
Hey, buddy.
All it took was one splorch video.
Never watched it.
All right.
So, you guys are in the southeast of the city, and let me put up that map of the city
Yes, that would be useful.
because, you know,
Reasons?
it would help. There we go.
Hey!
Oh, we also forgot one other important fact
Hmm.
from last session. Laz entrusted Teak with the bag of holding to borrow on a
yes.
temporary basis to get our stuff.
That's
You fool! You crazy fool!
No, it makes sense. And if Lazel isn't anything, normally she's logical. Normally. I said normally.
that's
This is
gonna
not
come
normal.
back loaded with all sorts of things.
You can't see it because it is currently blurry, but this is a picture of Pinhead, and this is my lament configuration, and this is my statue of Hastur.
Which will now be in the bag of holding.
Hastur doesn't like that kind of shit.
Why are you using his name?
Because I have special permission.
Oh,
We're good friends.
Okay. I'm
Plus,
just asking.
face fact, she's thinking this rather than actually saying
Just
it out
asking.
loud.
So you've all refreshed your bennies.
Yes.
Your power points do not refresh because, well, you haven't rested.
I don't think I used any.
That's fine. I'm just saying they haven't. And you are in the southeast area of the city, which is this section right down in here. And I'm picking that.
Okay, I see it. Yes.
Down in there.
Which building's the library,
The
Brian?
large dome-like area that has
Thank
the
you.
funky little statue in front of it.
Ooh, funky.
It's funky.
Funky.
Funky cold Medina.
Yeah, I would head there.
Okay, so you guys are heading there. You're going. Who's going where? Who's doing what?
Well, I'm going. Go ahead, Jess.
Nope, you first.
Nope, you.
Tika's going to the library, specifically to look for god icons.
Okay.
I read a sign in Elvish that said something, and it was that way. Wherever we were heading, we had to go that way, and that's where we were going when we stopped.
It was a university sign, and it was a sign for a cult library.
Yeah, that's the one then.
Dragonese.
I thought it was Elvish.
Elvish is a subsect of Dragonese.
Ah, like American is subset of English.
Dragonese
Right.
is the parent, and
Good.
Elvish is the bastardization.
Legit.
Say nothing more. I'm saying nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to suffer for this.
Yep. Well, you know, the Elvish language is far more popular than the Dragonese one, mainly because the Dragonese one hasn't taken over many countries and is not responsible for, you know, the vast majority of Freedom Days.
So therefore I should be surprised at seeing something in Dragonese.
Look, all I'm going to do is quote one of my favorite YouTubers now, is the Fat Electrician.
Yes.
Inches are better than centimeters.
Strategically transfer equipment to an alternative location.
Steal.
Yes. Yes, I like the
right.
Fat Electrician as well.
Sorry, sidetracked.
So you guys are going into the library?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm looking in the occult section for gods,
It's
not god idols.
it is an occult library, so it's pretty
Okay.
much the entire occult section.
I'm looking for things dealing with the hells.
Okay, all right. They got books, reams, lots of books everywhere.
Yep.
Hey lads, let's do this. You look for the hells, I'll look for the gods. Tarklu, if you could actually look for this city, any information about this city or like old stories, things like that, things that anything could lead to strange symbols, strange people, etc., etc.
I got you. You want to read
also-
this city's National Enquirer?
If you could take a look for when the darkness came, like when it first showed up.
Rightio. I shall do.
Sound
I shall
good?
pick some books and see what's what.
Everybody has a plan. Go!
Hey, team! Go team!
And break.
Beautiful. Everybody, give me some research rolls.
I don't know what that stat would be, Brian.
I have occult.
It's a skill. It says research.
Oh, so I do have research. Go me.
I don't.
I do not, somehow.
Guess what you two are rolling?
Smart.
Yeah, I know.
No.
No, unskilled attempt.
Oh, yeah, it's agility. Surely occult or notice would be better. I hate you so much. Even more so now.
Not my fault you don't have a well-rounded character.
I'm gonna try
So,
one band. Hang on.
Oh, maintenance doing its thing, everyone.
Nah, I got 2. Fuck you.
so Lazelle, while
Yeah?
you're looking through, you're finding there are reams of data on the hells. Books on Avernus, books on Dival, Hades. There are books on the 9 hells. There's even a book on the Norse hells.
Interesting.
There's a lot of hell realms out there.
Well, I wanted to focus in on Thorn. I always pronounce this wrong. Thorn Penthala or Impthala or
Thar and
Thar.
Fala.
Thank
Far
you.
and follow.
Yep. And anything that deals with Valashun.
Okay. All right. Well, there isn't anything on Valashun, mainly because he's a nobody. That you can determine. There
Right.
are books on. There's one volume that mentions Star and Fala.
Okay.
That narrows it down.
It mentions it as a city of the undeath, the seat of the undying king. There are passages that read as sealed for all time. You get the feeling that this place is someplace that they want forgotten.
Mm-hmm. How old does this volume look?
It's a couple, maybe 100 years old.
Oh, it's not old enough then. I'm going to go to one of the. Are there any librarians in here?
Oh yeah. There's a couple of them.
I'm going to go up to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good idea.
With the book that I have that mentions it, and I go up to them and I'm like, "Hi, I was wondering, do you have any more volumes or information regarding a research project that I'm doing for a study at my university that's like not on Wormwood? I just came to here. And I'm doing a study on the Hells. And one of the areas I'm looking into studying is Partha and Thala. Do you happen to have any sort of older books that are not available here?
Do we have to break in and get the Garces?
That's where this is heading, isn't it?
There are several. We have several books on Hell Realms. Let me see. I don't think there's many on this book. As she's tapping it and she's thinking. She, you know how librarians like to kind of float. That's what she does. It's like she's walking, but she's also floating at the same time.
Yeah.
A year-long module at library school, that is.
Oh, she goes over to one of the shelves, and if anything, it would be mentioned in... she pulls out a book. Maybe Budge? No, not Budge. Yeah, she just...
Hold on. Because it's humorous.
I know it's happening.
Yep, you dodged it.
I know what's happening.
No. Maybe this one? It's a large tome. It's bound in leather.
Oh, not flesh.
Looks old. Maybe this, and it's like buried deep in there. It's just a singular passage, though. The ruins of Thar and Fala reawait the undying king's return.
That sounds great.
You said await?
Awaits the undying king's return.
This is starting to get a little bit too serious for me. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to have to back out. This is starting to sound dangerous.
Interesting.
And meanwhile, you see Teak.
And who wrote this book?
Oh, this is 700 years old. This is just a collection of passages.
Is there a footnote about where the passage came from?
No, but it was talking about... It's talking about a fallen city. And that could be any fallen city anywhere. I really wouldn't know.
Interesting.
Apparently, apparently this city, at one point, it was powerful and prosperous.
Now it's a little cold.
And at their height of arrogance, they opened portals to the hells, and they found a way into.
And is there anything in this volume that mentions the city's name?
She's looking in.
Was it Slough?
No.
Okay.
No. It doesn't say here.
Nope, that's okay. Is there any information that we can find that Okay, so and you said this book is 700 years old?
Yes.
And there is no there's nothing that indicates where that passage came from that they put in this book?
No, it's just a collection of legends.
A collection of legends. Okay, so if this is a collection of legend, it's a legend. Do you have a section regarding legends? All around us. Okay, yes. All right. All right. Okay, I go over to Teak. Hey, Teak.
Hmm.
Can you come over here a moment?
Sure. Top.
Did you draw that symbol?
Yes.
Have you seen this symbol in any of your texts?
It looks kind of like a rake.
Yes, it does look like a rake.
Yeah, it does.
That's my ongoing joke from now on. Get over it.
Do you have any books on just there's so many gods. Books on gods. Laz, what kind of gods should we be looking for?
Well, I'm more interested in this undying king.
Look at the lady. Do we have any books on an undying king?
Oh, there are plenty of books about kings that can't die.
No. This king is dead, but he's going to rise again.
Surprise.
There's some Pantheon of the Light stuff that the kings were entombed and mummified and thought that they would be coming back. I don't suppose that fits anything of your...
No, we're looking for hells.
Do you have anything on that lost city?
Lost cities are unfortunately a dime a dozen.
Legit.
We have stuff on many lost cities. It's narrowing it down.
Well, you mentioned in this passage that there's this book about the lost city that, in their arrogance, created doorways to the various hells.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there any other references of lost cities that you have that reference similar
types of
yeah.
Let me see.
Baz, what was the name that we heard? Look at the library, and I go into like mental sending. Like, what was the name of that shit in the City of Ice? Mal.
There was no name of the City of Ice.
There was. I can't remember. Fuck.
I don't know. I'm just glad to be away from there.
There's talk of the key of
Yes.
Mulgranith? Something like that. Being able to open portal. Let me look.
Okay.
She goes back to looking at the stacks. No.
Hold on.
Yep.
I'm short enough I don't have to dodge.
Oh my god, that first one nailed me in the head! Boom!
What chapter?
You're learning through osmosis.
Bingo!
Pile up at last.
I knew we'd have it. Something about a key, a special key that would open up a portal to the seat of the Undying King.
Oh man.
Do you have any books about the Eye of Vecna?
Oh, we don't have books about that. That's one of those touchy subjects that
I know.
If we did, it would be over in here, and it would. She floats across the room. She's looking through. It would be in. It would in. I'm sorry, that book seems to have been taken out recently.
Do you guys keep track of who signs out your books?
Yes, we do. Let me see, that's 104.257.
Dewey Decimal System for you.
Yep. She's using it. Let me.
Education, kids.
Look, you gotta
Stay
go
in
through
school,
all
not
the little
everything's on
index
Google.
cards. Look, if you don't go through all those index cards, you're not doing the Dewey Decimal System right.
She goes over to her computer and she starts punching up numbers. That book isn't
checked out
to be in our library. This is most distressing.
So in other words, someone took it without letting you guys know.
Well, according to this, it was never in our library.
But you just said it was.
I know. This is distressing.
Could someone get into your system?
No. The only people that would have access to this are like on the city council, and they wouldn't want to do anything. Most
politicians have always just been so clean and honest with everybody, so forthcoming.
But we're a library. We don't have.
You have the most dangerous thing of all. You have knowledge.
We'd like to think so.
Actually, I'm going to do a notice roll.
Okay.
I want to see if I notice if there's any security cameras around. Or scrying eyes, or, something like that.
All right.
Little elves perched on a shelf, sort of going.
That's Teak. Stop laughing.
Your notice rolls are amazing, by the way.
It's not right, is it? It's just not right.
As you're looking around, you see the technology of this place is more magical than it is technological. You do see there are wards on the doors. There are warding things around the building. There's magic pretty much flowing through the building. Based on some of the runes, you could have. Most of the runes are based to not let unwanted loanings, people stealing books, happen. I mean, it's a library, and you got to check things out.
And it's an occult library, too.
You don't want the wrong stuff getting into the wrong hands, or the right stuff into the wrong hands.
All right. So I walked back over to the area where she thought the book was supposed to be. And I'm kind of looking around, and then I look at her and I go, with your permission, I would like to see if I can't do a divination spell to see if I can't see what happened here in the last couple of days.
Oh, we have a special area for spell casting over here. These libraries are pretty intense. I mean, you have computers, you have areas for study, you have areas for casting. Pretty much anything you need can be done at a library.
Oh, no, I know, but I need to be able to be in the vicinity that the book was in, or as close as possible.
Oh, okay. There's a table next to you if you want to sit down.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll just let you guys look for more information. I'll be over here at the desk if you need anything.
I have a question.
Oh, yes?
Auntie, do you want to go first? Uh-oh. So I'm going to flag her down, like, any legends about a crystallized skull with Tirsu markings? I kind of look over at Laz. I'm like,
sorry, Auntie, you froze up.
I know my internet's doing its thing.
Yeah.
I'm now out of the game, so I've got to load it all up again. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take your time. We're not in combat. Hurry up! Tirsu. That's the Githyanki written language.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't.
Of course, Teak knows.
I don't believe we have any books in Tirsu.
No, it would just be part of the skull. It's got like maybe etchings of Tirsu into it.
Okay. Okay.
Like my good friend, we're working on an interesting project.
A Githyanki artifact?
Yes.
Well, sadly to say, we don't have many books from that particular society.
Yeah, they're kind of
they're a little insular.
Little xenophobic.
Plus they
hey, don't look at me.
Yeah. Don't really have much of anything on them. We have a couple dissertations on Githyanki biology and
no, I'm
their
good
breeding habits.
Edmund or whatever his name is.
The breeding habits are named Amon. What about icons of gods?
Oh yes, we have full sections on divinities and religions and
On gods of the hells?
Well, they tend to be part of religions and divinities, yes.
Nah, really?
We have sections on Asmodeus, treaties on the demon lords. There's one particular one that takes a disturbingly frank look at the transactions of incubi and succubi, but it's called 50 Shades of Red.
Can I get the last 2 books, please?
Sure, that's over in here in our mom porn section.
And the one on the the treaties.
Treaties on the Demon Lords? Yeah, that is over here. It just gives a basic rundown on the hierarchy of the hells.
Cool. And then was there anything else?
Well, there's books on divinities. We have most of the major pantheons here.
Anything regarding Isis?
There's this on her pantheon over here. She takes out a book. She opens it. Pages torn out, singed, and she's distressed.
Guilty.
Because
Laz,
it's
hey,
a
Laz.
book and she's a librarian.
Laz, Laz, come here.
What? I was about ready to divine.
Point at the book with missing pages, like on your pantheon.
Give me that.
And I'm so sorry. Somebody, it's unheard of. Somebody's been in here defacing our books. She's very distraught over.
She's not having a good day, is she?
I am taking the book over.
They're like her children.
Screw the hell thing right now. I'm going back over, sitting down at the table, because I have all my stuff out already for divining. Okay. I'm going to divine against the book to see if I can't find out what happened.
You do that. I'm going to see if Bob can help me what you were doing.
I'm basically looking through all the tattle sheets that the city produces, all the guild magazines, because the library will have it.
I know exactly why you're doing it, too. It's beautiful.
And basically just reading to see if there's anything odd that jumps out.
Oh, there's day-to-day of the city council. There are various, proclamations and they're coming up with new ways to get rid of waste and water reclamation. And
it's not just the council stuff; it's the whole hurly-burly of the town. Various organizations will do magazines, and libraries normally collect one copy of all these magazines.
There are, merchants guilds, there's makers guilds, manufacturer guilds.
Gonna look more for the magical side of things, but yeah, okay.
There's not really like a Brotherhood of Wizards guild or anything like that. You get the feeling that most of the town is going to be magical in some way or another.
So let's go back to the blacksmithing guild.
Okay.
Okay, just start reading through, see if anything pops out and pokes me in the
Ways
eye.
on to make Damascus steel out of,
Damascus.
XYZ, how to create resin weapons that are just as good, if not better. Armor.
Am I wasting my time?
Probably.
Okay.
You get the good day to day. You got.
I was just hoping, because sometimes things pop up where you don't look for them.
Yeah,
Right.
no shit.
Yeah, no, it's a good way to go. Auntie, roll me notice. I'm going to jump back to Lae'zel here, and your divination roll.
Ooh.
Okay. Your divination roll, Lae'zel. As you sit there, you get into that old, crisscross applesauce.
Mm-hmm.
And you start focusing your mind and clearing it onto the task at hand, opening your senses. You get the book has a sense of pain to it. Like maybe it's old. Maybe around 15 years old. Something happened to it. This book hasn't been checked out in a long time. The pages that were removed specifically deal with ISIS. And the book was closed when they were burnt. So the burning only affected those specific pages. It's like
a nice job.
A slow burn, just smoldering through those pages. It's an old pain for the book, but that's when it happened.
No sense of who or like any type of malicious intent or.
You get a profound feeling of loss. But
that could just be coming from the librarian, to be fair.
And a small feeling of sickness coming from it. Or
focus in on the sickness.
It feels like something weakening in your mind, pulling you in and just devouring essences. It's not you specifically. It's these pages dealing with ISIS.
Okay. Is there can I identify a point in the book where this is coming from?
Well, if you
there's a burn. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm opening it up to where.
To those burnt pages.
Yep.
It's giving a list. The section that was burned out. You see, you have Ra. There's Osiris. Burned out pages. Then there's Heruer, and the other gods of the pantheon. Just the Isis pages. The pages from Osiris and Heruer that were facing the burning, they are untouched.
So this was a magical fire.
That's what it appears to be. The remains of a magical fire.
Okay. And you said that not only is there a old pain, but there seems to be a sickness that seems to be drawing.
It seems it was like a sickness weakening the pages to the point that they could be burned without fire.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we're dealing with somebody was definitely an enemy of Isis.
Somebody's way ahead of us. We are
I
playing
set the book
catch up.
down. That was actually more helpful than
Good.
what I thought it was going to be.
Teak, you were looking for stuff too, weren't you?
Yes, I was going to where Laz was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to call Bob. Because this is all dealing with the hells anyway.
You guys are really far away. But since you...
International connection.
How are you calling Bob? Let me ask you
Return.
that.
Collect.
Warlock mental connection?
Yeah, that probably worked.
Okay.
Well, no, it's because the sending
isn't going to go that far.
You're too far out
I'm not
of range.
trying to send.
But as you're Bob's person,
doing tricks.
I mean,
Bob's warlock.
Well, Bob kind of views you as his cat.
No, that's fine.
Being a cat is
hey,
great.
Bob. Got a lot of stuff here on the hells. And some bad stuff has been found, like missing books that burned out. Can you... This missing book we really, really needed. Is there any way you could help me find it?
There's a Scooby snack in it.
Here, I'm just going to throw up for all the players at home.
Bob.
Or like, do you remember when we were playing hide the Cheeto bag and you put glowing stuff on my feet so you could follow my footprints? Could we do something like that, but with this book? I don't have anything I can do that.
One day you're going to have to come out with an official language for Bob.
I did. That is. It's Abyssal.
It's Demogorgon.
Oh, yeah, Demogorgon. Sorry.
Abyssal dialect.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. If I could just...
It's kind of like Jersey English. New Jersey. New Jersey English.
I'm going to touch the like where the book was. I'm going to touch the books on either side. Like, Bob, can we trace from the feel of where the book was? It's got traces of it, I think.
Let's see.
Like maybe like a tracking or... Oh, God, that's a 12.
Hey, I'm just saying...
You rolled
Bob
a 22!
powers the goddamn ship, okay?
I just want to say, from now on, Bob's doing everything.
Bob powers the damn ship. Well. If you don't expect Bob to be a powerhouse, you're in the wrong game. So, flowing through you, because you are his familiar, you feel Bob's magic hitting that area. You get a ghostly look at a book there, but it's been gone a long time.
Can we trace it?
Let me see.
Like the neon footprints that totally ruined my ability to hide Cheetos from you forever?
Right.
You're so mean for that. I know, Cheetos, I get it.
Cheetos are good.
Bob, you're not supposed to be speaking common, it's beneath you.
Ow.
Ow.
All right.
Hang on, Bob's got an edge here. Elan. So whatever he does stylishly.
Oh, yeah.
Click on the Elan. See what it does.
Doesn't really say anything.
Oh, it doesn't say it. Okay. Here, I will share out what Elan does because it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna laugh, aren't I?
It doesn't have a thing. It
Make it up, Brian. Make it up.
No. When you spend a penny to reroll a trait, add +2 to the total. The bonus applies only when rerolling. It doesn't apply to damage rolls, nor does it apply to soak rolls unless you're using another Benny to reroll the vigor check.
I want that.
Level up.
Yeah.
All right, so Bob is gonna through you.
I can even open my creepy eye.
But so he had 40 power points. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
These two have 40 power points.
I think I've
you
got
do
10.
because your ISP and your power points are interchangeable.
And I have E10.
20.
Yeah.
20. And 10 psionics.
Level up.
I'm fine.
I'm telling her. Get good, scrub.
Yeah, Auntie.
You're only a baby, remember?
You're only 3 years old.
Yeah, man.
So, Bob casts locate through your eye.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a female hand just picking up this book. Ghostly.
Mm-hmm.
It's cloaked, and it goes into her cloak, and then it's gone.
Can I get a look at this cloaked figure? Any strange rake-like necklaces hanging from them?
Nothing really there. There's a big ass ruby on her finger.
Which finger?
Well, I'm sorry. It's not a big ass ruby. It's a big ass red gem on a ring.
What
right
finger
hand,
is she wearing?
ring
Right
finger.
Okay.
It's ornate. It's an ornate ring.
I'm gonna walk over and sit beside Laz and start sketching.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I would for schematic, but the ring.
Yeah. It's like a Real Housewives of whatever kind of gaudy
Housewives of
ass
Wormwood?
fucking ring. Yeah.
The Housewives of Wormwood.
Yeah. Real Housewives of Wormwood, gaudy ass fucking ring.
Will I
Perfect.
be part of that now?
Ah, there you go. There you go.
Sorry.
Depends. You have to actually do the deed with Amon first.
Like we've had time.
All right. I haven't had time either. I
I'm
haven't
just
found
saying,
my
you
second
know.
boy to the planet.
He may not even want to marry her, so.
So, you know, I he has actually on him a piece of gear that you may be getting soon.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you.
Oh, no, it's his V card.
Ah.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
I'm
back
not worried
to
about
reality and, you know.
There goes gravity.
So as you're looking at it, Auntie, yeah, roll me notice one more time.
That's a bit better.
That's a lot.
Definitely a bit better. Yes.
You have wandered into the supernatural creatures section.
Okay.
Okay. I can't say mythological creatures because
they're not mythology.
They're real. You're a fucking dragon. They're also real.
They are bestiaries.
Mm-hmm.
Anything of particular interest?
There are books on dragons.
Are there books on red dragons?
There are. In fact,
Flaming dragons. He's doing a thing. I'm scared.
Yeah, you should be.
What is that called?
There is a book in there.
The Draconomicon? Really, Brian? You're gonna go there?
Oh, I went there months ago. All right. So you find a book. It says Draconomicon.
This looks good.
Lick it and see. You pick it up, read it, or what? Taste it. It tastes pretty much like a book.
Wow. That's amazing. Such consistency across the universe. I'm stunned.
Paper, parchment. It's not paper, it's parchment. There is a huge difference.
Oh, good Lord, yes. I'm being very careful.
Okay.
Maybe extend one slight claw just to get, get between the pages.
There it is. Let me see all players, observer.
Oh. Hello. Come to Monty. Okay. Let's have a look at this
book.
Oh, that's a lot of reading.
That is a lot of reading.
But that's okay. I can do a lot of reading.
But as you're reading it, you see some of it is in funny language.
Not a language I recognize.
I don't know. Do you recognize it?
Let's have a look then. Hang on a second. Where have I put that? There we go.
As you cast it, it doesn't quite translate. It's like a component is missing. However, you have seen some of these before.
Where?
It appears to be Tirsu.
Makes sense.
I'm going to take this book up to the others.
Okay.
And say, looky what I found. Tastes genuine.
I look at it. Oh, a book of your people.
There's a language in there I don't quite get, which surprises me, if I'm honest with you. There's like bits of it are missing.
Okay, I open the book.
Hang on, I got some...
Superman's calling.
Yeah, I loan him my theme song from time to time.
There we go, you see.
You need to take that?
Put your goggles on.
I know, I have Tirsu.
Oh my God, it's Clark Kent.
Hi, Clark.
Man,
Jess, where did Clark go?
I don't know.
We had
I have
a vote
actual glasses I could just fucking wear.
We had a vote for police commissioner, and I hadn't made my mind up about anything. And I thought, well, if someone's called Gordon, I'm going to vote for them. There was a Jonathan Kent.
You have to vote for him.
I voted for Jonathan Kent. He was Green Party, so I didn't feel bad about it.
That tracks.
So,
it's going to have a heart attack now.
Retta, as you're holding the book and Auntie's touching it, some of the words start translating for you.
Oh.
Now, some of this is already in common.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it is not. the Tier 2 ones that are translating suddenly become common. You both are able to read it while you're both touching the book.
I like this bit. Dragons have no apparent society or feeling of kinship even among the same species, at least not by human standards. They act with complete autonomy from one another, with no laws, ethics, or codes of conduct.
Huh?
Yeah, but you're with us, so...
There's no ethics, there's no code of conduct.
To be fair, how else would you describe life on the ship?
Yeah, exactly. Murder hobos.
Put that shit into words.
I want to read this. I'm trying to work out a way of doing it.
Oh, it's simple. You ask me and I put it into the chat.
Yes, please, because then I can look at it on my pad rather than here.
Anything interesting glancing through it that I see?
That's an awful lot of naughtiness.
It's a lot about how to care for your dragon.
Oh.
Equal partnership, remember.
How you guys interact, how dragon society works. Things, background that as soon as you take your hand off it, the letters turn back into indecipherable. You put your hand back on it, it comes out so you can read it. She takes her hand off it, it goes indecipherable. It appears that this book requires both a dragon and a rider to work.
Well, we're going to have a fun evening round the fire, aren't we?
Just remember, it's you, Eamon, and her.
I'm like fucking.
I'm waiting for Auntie's character to walk up to Eamon and go, "You're the meat."
I'm Mirth from Mork and Mindy.
The meat of that very warm sandwich.
I'm the tin dog.
It's toasted.
So I've put it into chat for downloading and reading pleasures. And
yes, thank you.
It's not the funny language in chat. I have a player's copy and I have a game copy.
Okay. I've got a lot to watch on the pad anyway. So.
Teak. Hi.
I'm just like, Laz, are you still holding on to the God book with the burnt pages?
Yeah.
Like, can I see that, Laz?
Sure.
Take it. I'm gonna go to the burnt pages. I'm like, Bob, can we do that again?
The book was closed. You're not going to be able to see anything.
That was Trixie.
You don't know. Bob.
Ow!
You okay?
Yeah, cat.
I'm hoping that I can get like an idea of what kind of magic specifically. Maybe some kind of intent behind it. Any kind of insight behind
Brian, we're looking for clues.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. For
right.
how it was done and why it was done.
The DM is not very forthcoming with clues, guys.
Notice this.
Yeah, no, we have to nail this shit to a wall, which is why we're going through every fucking researchable option.
And the trouble is, most of our mental power has been used to remember what happened last time because he can't be bothered to tell us.
Guys, let's not be mean to the DM. We need him to give us stuff.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Lusting after Aaron, and you need Brian to agree for it to happen. That means
I'm just gonna drop a meteor on all
Ask for a dowry.
It's a dowry.
Next game will be D&D 5e. Fuck y'all.
Paco, I want you to know that I understand and I appreciate you.
No, you can try it. You actually
learned.
don't need Bob for this. Your eye can pop and
thank you, Bob.
You open your eye and you start looking at it, and you actually see it's It's a page on Isis, and it just slowly from the edges starts to burn inward, smoldering. It's like, you ever see a grass fire on a lawn?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read as quickly as possible.
Okay. It says Isis, goddess of fate, magic, blah blah blah, and everything's just. I have no idea who this is, and they need to stop. Okay.
You may have won a luxury boat.
No, I think it is something in Chinese. We've been getting that lately.
Okay.
You answer the phone, and all of a sudden it's someone speaking Chinese to you. That's
Ni hao.
And
no, it's a recording. It's not even someone speaking.
Can I follow wisps of this magic? You know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to track this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I know you're trying to track it, but this is different. This is
literally, you see Teak with her hair in her hands, like, why isn't it working? I have great ideas. None of them are panning out, Laz. I'm very
Are
sad.
you still drawing the ring?
Yeah.
Okay. Tarklu, give me a smarts roll.
Really?
I know. I'm as shocked as you.
Jesus. Don't want much, do you? Smarts.
It's been so long she couldn't find it.
It's not her biggest stat.
It's applicable to more than one reason.
Okay.
It passes.
Okay. You're looking at it. It's a pretty ring. You may have seen another ring like it recently.
Can I roll smarts for memory?
That's what I just had you do.
Yeah, but I want to remember more.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the one that's going to go wrong. Oh, no.
Or very right.
Yeah. Where did I see it?
It was in one of the periodicals you were reading.
Go back to the periodicals and try and find it.
Okay. It was in a picture.
Yes.
There was a city councilwoman there with big ass gaudy ring. She was talking with other city council members.
We're going to end up ruling this city.
What? I mean, I'm all for it. I have an entire planet of lizard people who worship me. But
I'm just foretelling.
Okay.
And come and have a little look at this. Remember, somebody was saying how only senior ranked people are allowed in here and allowed to look at books and this, that, and the other. Why we're here, I don't know. But there was something about senior ranked people. Your thing, your ring, you've got. Have a look at this and look at this councillor with the same ring.
I look at it, I'm like, dun dun dun. Literally, that is what Teak does.
Jinkies.
I'm like, hey, look over, I'm like, hey, Laz, this is the chick, or this is the kind of ghostly hand I saw take the book a long time ago.
I look at the person.
And I've frozen.
I'm not expecting to recognize her.
It's a woman. She's very pretty, long black hair. She's wearing a green kind of dress type tunic thing. Long sleeves, they're black. Big honking ring on her finger. The caption reads, Councilman Troy with Councilwoman Carr.
Can you, Tarkle, did you run across any other articles about the Carr family?
She's frozen.
But that was a good freeze. That was an excellent
perfect.
freeze.
That was perfect. You looked
Video.
very contemplative.
Yeah. You looked like you were really paying attention that time.
Gosh.
Your eyes were open, you were engaged with the screen and just frozen there.
No.
We caught a glimpse of possibilities. A moment in multiple times.
Roads not taken.
Dunamancy. Okay. Go ahead. Re-ask your question.
Tarklu, when you were reading through the periodicals, did you happen to find any information regarding the family car? A family, excuse me, called Car?
Did I?
No, but you did see, a councilwoman car or mistress car.
Right.
Being mentioned as one of the movers and shakers of the city.
Okay. Tell Mike and part traits. That wasn't the word.
Walk over to wherever Tarklu. Look at Laz like, you okay?
Oh, excuse me, my phone's going for some reason.
I kind of lean in. I'm
It's
like,
not me. It's not just me.
That's all right. There's some kind of fucking program going on at my work, so my CEO will randomly text me. It's not the CEO. So I told him, like, Richard, thanks for all the texts. I appreciate it. He's like, damn it. It's happening again.
Yeah, if you guys thought I was laying out the entirety of the game today.
No.
I'm gonna slide Laz an E10 as I walk away towards Tarklu.
Fucking spam.
Okay. Yep. I'm just gonna jab it in my thigh.
It's
Sorry,
a
what
vial.
did I
You
miss?
can actually drink it.
Oh, okay.
Think of those wax bottles.
No.
You
I
had
need to be able to.
soda bottles.
Is she shooting up right now?
Those.
Is she shooting up right now?
Technically, kind of.
Right. Do I take it? I see it this time.
She's
I'm not.
You and I
Let's
are
go
looking
again.
at periodicals.
You guys are looking at periodicals, trying to see it.
No, to be fair, Auntie did say anytime I did it, she wants
I need to make a
roll.
notice
Make a
roll,
notice
didn't
roll.
I?
Let's see if you're.
They're trying to phone me again. Guarantee you I won't see it.
Oh no, you are.
Is that a
You
yes
see her
or a no,
take a
Brian?
sip out of something.
Oh, thank heavens. Here, let me have some. I need a liquid.
No! It's my personal medicine.
Are you dying?
She's not dying. It's just a medication. It helps keep her airways clear. The small nose.
Yeah. I don't have that problem. Snort
It's a
a little
blue
bit of flame
liquid.
out. I take it. I mean, obviously, I do not recognize this at all.
It's the same problem that pugs have. It's fine.
Okay. I can't drink because I don't know what it is.
I'm never going to look at Pugs and Gith Yankee the same again. All I can think of now is a Gith Yankee just wheezing there.
You take a look, but I keep quiet for now and just down the rest of it.
T'Chaki!
Wheeze.
This is a Baldur's Gate 3 thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, thought so.
All right.
I think I'm just gonna sit down for a moment. Why don't you and Tarklu do your thing? I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm not going anywhere, but I just need a moment.
Of course. I'm gonna go over to Tarklu where they're going through the periodicals. We're literally like me and her like scattering them.
But call Bert the librarian over. Listen, this Mistress Carr, can one find her?
She would be in the council chamber or at her dwelling.
Oh, which is where, please? I mean, I'd rather speak to her in the council, but if we're too late, or whatever, we need to speak to her elsewhere.
I believe it's on the western side of the city. Here.
That helps.
There's the map.
Gotcha.
Western
Thank
side,
you.
residential.
Okay, I see. All right. Thank you very much, Bert. I really do appreciate. You keep a lovely library here.
We try.
So tasty.
All these discrepancies are making me very, very uncomfortable.
Perhaps you need an assistant.
We're gonna try to see if we can make you whole again as a library. We're gonna try.
Oh, thank you, but I don't know.
We won't burn it.
Where those books went, and this burned book, it really is most distressing.
I'm interested though. Could you and I, take a quick walk around the library to make sure no other books are
good thinking.
Are damaged or missing?
Well, we do have several books that are currently out on loan.
Yeah, but you would know which ones are, because this is your library. So if you walk around, you'll notice something if it's missing.
Okay. And I'll be happy to show you around the library.
Perfect. I love a good tour. I look at Tarku and I'm like,
Pretty cat.
Cute cat.
And you're walking around.
Cat's like, fuck you.
Cat has no appreciation for the arts. and we're walking, and you're walking around, and
I have. I'm looking for the arcane magic, so my eye is open.
Okay,
I'm walking around with her to stop her walking into chairs.
You're seeing the same thing Retta saw. There are wards on the doors, windows, some sections of the books. They don't want some books being taken out without, supervision. And as she's going along, she's giving you the tour. And this section was donated by Magister blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mistress Carr donate anything?
This one is in memory of so-and-so's grandfather, the great mage, blah, 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 blah.
Did Mistress Carr or her family have anything here?
As you come running up to tell her this, no, I don't believe they have.
Okay.
No, she's only been on the city council maybe 3-4 years.
Oh, she's a stranger, is she? Yeah, we know what they're like. We got one currently at our ship. I don't know why he's there.
Well, we have a lot of people coming in and out of.
I put my hand on Tarku's hip. I'm like pushing her away slowly.
Like, there. Go sit down.
Please continue.
And this was made by Aldemir the Wise, and he's got the, and they're just going. She's just going off on what sections were brought by
I'm just making note of everything. Because
need to roll this. Am I awake?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're a dragon.
It's just this seems incredibly dull listening to this woman.
It's library talk.
I know.
It's soothing and quiet, so you can rest.
That's why I needed to roll vigor
and learn. It's the center of learning. But no, it's dull as all hell.
It's fine. I just take note of like who donated what and why. Aww.
Huh?
We got our first spam.
Oh, good. Would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, wow. Interaction on the Twitch channel. What madness is this?
It's a spam.
We had a chatter.
We lost our bots last week.
Yeah,
it was
the Blade didn't have the bots when we logged in. We were bereft.
Oh man, they turned up, but still, they turned up. They don't do anything, and I've no idea what the point of them is.
Right.
We were bereft of bots. Yeah, no, it's slow. It's just it's a library, multi-story.
Does she?
Sorry, the drugs are kicked in. I yell, stand up.
I just stop. I'm like, okay.
Yes. Your friend seems to have found something.
Yeah, she certainly found something.
Okay.
Does anything stand out to you at all while we were going through?
No, but it's the transitory nature of the library.
That's fair. That's fair. I was just hoping you might have noticed something totally out of the ordinary.
No. As you guys walk by, there's the section on one of the pantheons, and she does stop and quirk her head a little bit. It's a treatise on the Raven Queen.
Why? Ask her. What caught your notice about that book?
Oh,
she's shaking her head again.
It's in the wrong section. This actually belongs over here.
Could I actually borrow that? I've never heard of the Raven Queen. I'd like to learn.
Show me where it needs to go.
It's a wonderful story. It's about a mage that gains so much power and goes through some kind of ritual that she becomes a goddess of death.
Ooh, damn. Dear. Where did you say the book should
to
be?
Become a god.
Where did you say the book should be?
It's such a strange story.
Is it just down here where it was? See what other books and where.
Over here on this.
Have a look at what books surround it.
This is the industrial section, like how
we have to
build
call this
lamps
episode
and
the
chairs.
Dewey Decimal System.
Why would it be in that section?
It was probably just misfiled.
No. I'm talking about the original space. I asked her, where's it supposed to go?
Oh, it's supposed to go over here to the
exactly. And what are the surrounding books supposed to be?
There's books on Planet with Two Moons. There's a book on the Dawn Father. The thing, it's a book on her. It's a section on her pantheon.
Okay.
It's just out of place.
Okay.
Sit back down beside Laz. Be like, well, this was filed wrong, and this is the only thing I can find so far. This is a lot of fun trying to figure out what this fucking books went.
Spending a day at the library.
I wonder if they have any books on the Church of Light.
Oh, they do have a section over there on the Church of Light. You could go and take a look at it, and that's where you found the book that had the burnt pages in it.
Okay, I'm going to go to where the Book of Light is, Church of Light is, and I start looking around. And while I'm looking around, I'm looking for anything that deals with like their origins, and I want to learn about their hierarchy and. I am a woman on a mission right now.
Oh yeah,
this isn't helping us.
Over
here, these books.
Heru, Osiris. There's a book.
No. No, I'm looking for the Church of Light, as in the Wormwood Church of Light. I don't care about the
Wormwood Church of Light.
Yes.
Oh, there's not
making
too
him
much
having
on
to get things
in this one. This is more of a multi-dimensional.
Where would I find those books?
At the library.
Brian, you're muted.
You would probably have to go into one of the churches in one of the other cities.
Which city?
Well, they're more.
Yes, Brian,
Church
which
of Light
city?
is more of a local religion. And while they do control most of the cities on the planet, well, at least the good half,
They're not
it's
all
not
that.
here. We don't really subscribe to that in world.
Why not? Why don't? Why
more of an
haven't
independent free trade port?
Well, no, I get that, but why haven't they tried to at least have an outpost here? Why
They do
is
have
that?
one or two people, and they get.
Oh,
the
where are they?
They're
dancing
all
through
over
the space
city.
port,
You could probably find a
slamming
church
tambourines.
not too far
Sorry.
from here. But
And they would have books on their religion
you might
and their
have
origins.
you would have
Probably.
to ask them. They don't really donate any.
I would
material.
have to quote unquote ask them.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Teak, I have a brilliant idea.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Well, excuse me. I just have a lot of energy at the moment, and
Maybe I don't. Maybe it's because you're a Githyanki. I don't get the same effect as you as you do, or maybe it's because I'm a halfling. I don't know. What's your idea?
I have stuff. I figured if I can learn everything that I can about Eamon's religion, that I can go back and overthrow that bastard that tried to imprison my Eamon, and then I can make Eamon head of the church, and then he'll have a good life. And then when we leave, and Eamon has to stay here because he's not going to do well in space, is he? And I just, yeah. Yes,
hello.
my beloved Tarklu.
Listen, dear, this is all very well and good. That's lovely. But it's not helping at the moment, is it?
Anything about Eamon's is helping.
I hold out my hand, that interrupting anything that Tarklu might say. I'll be like, you know what we have to do before we do that?
Save the world?
Yeah, we have to do all this bullshit first.
You're gonna have to earn getting your rocks off.
I am more than happy to help overthrow this religious bullshit.
So we're gonna end up
More
running two
than.
cities.
I would be honored and delighted to have that invitation. Nothing says teak or like bringing down a religious.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, no, I can't remember the word that I wanted before then.
Overthrow.
Thank you.
You know what? For right now,
History,
until we finish up, I'm just gonna kind of walk around the library really
Very
fast
quickly.
for a little bit.
Okay.
I think you should. Why don't you go and definitely get the book on the light and see if they have anything that's like warnings against the darkness.
Okay. I look for the
Brian?
first book that says the light, grab it, and I start speed reading as I'm walking.
Oh,
Okay.
God. What time of day is it, please?
It's mid-afternoon, heading into
I
dusk.
think it's heading into dusk. Okay, so we got a choice. We leave it a day, or we go to Mistress Carr's residence to speak with her. The woman with the ring. Sorry.
Nope, I'm too drugged out to comprehend anything I'm reading.
Oh, God almighty.
It's words and things.
But it
Pictures
feels
and
like you're
lies.
retaining it.
Thank you, Dice. You
And-
roll
and the
exactly the
thing
way I
is-
need to.
You're not even reading the right book on it. You're looking at the Pantheon of the Light from your religion.
So I think I'm comprehending everything. Because I
Just
already
look
know
over
it.
You're reading
Sorry.
about ramen and tautons and the battles.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Benu the
Stay in school.
Phoenix.
Tarku, I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Tarkly, I'm gonna need you to follow her because
Can I move that quickly?
well, you're gonna have to. Make
I'll
sure
do
she
my
gets
best.
back safely.
I know, I'm not leaving. I'm walking around the
It's a
library.
circular library.
Oh.
She's doing laps.
The thing is, if she goes, she'll go and she'll forget to tell us. She'll get an idea, and that'll be it.
Just keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her.
She's like one of those old people doing mall walking.
Eyes of a pussycat. Turn into a pussycat.
Yeah.
Find exactly the right spot to look down at her and try not to fall asleep.
Yankee and Dragon have some kind of connection, like.
I was wondering if there was a symbiotic link. Would this have any effect on me?
We haven't actually done a ceremony.
You guys have not been bonded.
Ritualistically bonded. Yeah, okay. It's dirty mind flayer sex, so
there's lots of tentacles involved.
No, there's not.
There's a lot of sweat and tasting and things like that.
Well, you of course know. You can tell how recently a mind flayer is eaten by the quality of mucus on their skin.
Ew.
This is true. It is known.
Anyway.
It is known.
It is known?
It is known.
That's another t-shirt quote. So I'm making a list of these when we open our own store.
No one's going to buy our crap.
Yeah,
nobody wants to buy our merch.
Maybe the bots.
We'll buy our merch and we'll wear it, and nobody will.
A coffee cup that's just a straight line face.
That sounds very familiar.
I already got a mug. I'm sorry. I'm good with it.
I'm so glad you enjoy your mug.
I love it. Tears of my players.
A good mug.
It's a big mug.
To be fair.
You have no idea the delight and glee that was on his face when he unwrapped that.
Oh, man. Hang on. Delight and glee first when he unwrapped it, and then he must have seen the legend inscribed on it. So there must have been a double burst.
I read the legend. I read it while I unwrapped it.
Ah, shame. But we get a double burst there for a second.
The tears of my players.
Yes, exactly.
That was pretty much what it was, but there was way more delight.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
There was the evil GM glint.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. While Retta is speeding through the library.
Oh, God almighty.
Tarklu is following her, trying to keep her from knocking anything over.
Or
no. I'm not trying to do anything like that.
Or
I've
running
been told
away
to keep
at
an eye
the
on
first
it.
impulse
So
of, I should go check that out.
I've perched somewhere where I can watch her all the time.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I got to make a couple agility rolls just to make sure I'm not bumping into things.
Yep.
I need to wash my ass.
As you do.
Do I need any negatives on that? Or am I good?
Yeah, in your present state, give yourself a -2.
Okay. Agility. Why won't you let me do -2? All right, I'm just going to do that there.
Under modifiers for better rolls, if you go to character, trait roll modifier.
Ah, there it is. Thank you.
Have we secured lodgings?
No.
I remember us doing
we haven't.
that.
Oh, bang! Something falls down.
Into a stack of books.
Falling
Don't
everywhere.
look at me. I was under no instructions to stop her doing things like this.
I just look up at Tarklu. I'm just like, no damages, no running away. Just make sure she stays safe. I'm going to go find a room for us.
No, we have that room already.
See, I thought we did.
Oh, yeah, you did. You have the tavern, don't you?
Yeah.
Brian.
I don't know. It wasn't in the recap.
If we'd had a recap.
Brian.
It wasn't in the recap. It's not my job to remember where you sleep at night.
Next time round, I expect you to have written out a beautiful recap that you can read out in full actor flow.
No.
But yeah, we already have a place, and you would have known that.
Yeah.
So that's not metagaming.
Nope.
Oh, crap. Now I lost my spot. I stand up.
So before you guys go back to your tavern room,
We're going to have to clean up the mess, aren't we?
You're going to have to clean up the mess,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to check out your Draconomicon book.
Oh, yes. I shall do so.
Yeah.
The size of a human form.
When did I become the voice of reason?
No, I'm going to use my mage hand because I'm just casually using magic to pick up everything for me.
Okay. You start levitating books and...
Let's make sure I can actually activate it.
Yeah, because you're activating powers while high are kind of...
You see, the spell just moves real slow and then forgets what it is halfway through.
No, actually, is it a cantrip mage hand or should I use telekinesis?
Well, they're books. They're not that heavy.
Okay, yep, we have to use mage hand instead.
There you go. You're buzzing in the mage hand that you're using is a little fuzzy on the edges.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
got a little tremble.
Slow. It's jittery.
It drifts a little every
Do I notice this?
I don't know. Do you notice this?
Because the one thing I do like to do is to watch people. And that's how I learn.
Yes,
yeah, I notice.
You notice this as you go up to sign out your book.
Are you all right there, Lizelle? You look rather shaky.
I'm doing just peachy.
Okay, can I slow that down and understand it?
You may have to videotape it and play it back.
I love
We're talking helium here.
I'm doing extra flair.
You're doing the scene from Fantasia.
She's like Salt Bae.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. And in fact, I'm accidentally I'm taking extra books that I see like on a table that should be put away. Not that I know where they need to go, but I'm finding extra spaces.
They're just going on the shelf.
I'm going to grab her and say, we need to go back to the tavern now before you do any more trouble.
I'm not doing any more trouble.
I'm so sorry. She's gone weird.
But I'm working on it. He told me to clean things up, but I'm trying to clean things up, Tark.
That's good. But now we need to go back to the tavern.
And the poor librarian just...
Laz is like reaching back.
Sorry, can I be classed as a responsible adult in this situation?
Still, like making books fly and they're missing.
The librarian sitting there up against the desk having an aneurysm.
My library.
Emotional breakdown.
Swirl. You see a book tornado.
Mm-hmm.
I am leading you towards
back
the
on
tavern.
The shelf like Mary Poppins.
No, hang on. I know exactly what happens.
Here we go again. Sorry.
Wisps of her magic remain with several of the books, who become sentient and now fly around the library. There goes Auntie.
She'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
So as you're all being dragged out of there.
I'm the only one being dragged.
You're being dragged. Teak has got a hold of the scarf pulling the dragon, pulling you. So it's a train of, come on, let's go. Time to go.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
We've decided that Lazelle's magic stayed with some books who became sentient and now fly around the library.
Well, that's good. Well, you've made your mark.
As Lazelle often does.
Well, let's put it this way. Her magic's a little wild right now when she's this high.
Mm-hmm. And as you guys are walking down the street, I want you all to make me notice rolls.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't like that.
I know. Lazelle, give me a -2 to your notice roll.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Gotta get rid of that clueless hindrance at some stage.
Level up.
I'm trying to!
Even with a -2, man.
That's fine. All right, so Teak.
I had my third eye still open. I'm sorry, guys.
Teak, as you're walking down the street, you see, the street. You see people moving to and fro. Lazelle, in particular, in your state of highness, you look down one of the alleyways, and you see big green ears coming out of a hooded cloak.
It's Mr. Flopsy.
I stop.
Turn away and just go down the others. Go.
Wait! I run after her.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Come on. Chase after
She
her.
appears to be going down an alleyway.
She's just like, I hate running, you fuckheads!
Grab Teak, put her on my shoulders.
I'm just like, I really fucking hate this shit.
I'm carrying you. Don't worry.
Begrudgingly accept it with a handful of Tarklu hair to driver.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm.
You're going down left, right, left. Where'd it go? Is it down this alley? No. Next alley.
Okay.
Where have we got a junkie?
I'm gonna stop for a minute. Well, no, she probably wouldn't have detect. She wouldn't have Arcana. Fuck. I look at Teak. I think this was here.
Who was?
My kin.
Not great. Here?
Here.
I can
And you ran off.
really only think of one reason why your sister would be on Wormwood.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that's not good.
I'm like, but how in Wormwood is she? Tarklu needs to know. And you guys were flying earlier.
Oh.
I do need to know. What do I need to know?
You need to know that her sister also has a red dragon.
Right. Oh, that would be very useful information. Yes, thank you.
That's why it's so important, your connection with her, is because this is the natural link of her people.
Okay.
Writer.
I've got this. I got this up here.
Good.
Doesn't mean I can't have some fun.
But this is
we
bad.
haven't gone through the ceremonies to do the bonding.
Get yourself clean, and we will do.
What do you mean clean? I took some medicine.
She may not be bonded.
I've just noticed how you act when you've just had some medicine.
About? It's a side effect. No one.
Yeah, get yourself clean, and we'll do it.
I just look at Laz. I'm like, it's up to you.
I look.
The first step is admitting it.
I need this stuff so that way I can continue to train, improve my magic, and make myself a better, more useful member of the team.
You didn't.
And if you can't accept me for that, Tarklu, then I am sorry.
Are we going down this road again?
No, because I'm not going to.
I make a vow, and that includes duty of care, and you're fucking yourself up right now.
I'm not. I don't want to talk about this right now. I think we need to go back to the tavern and have some drinks.
Yes, because that will really help.
I am going to see if I can't track your sister.
Oh, that could be good.
Staying totally, I'm not going to approach her. She doesn't know about me, so it wouldn't matter. Well, no, she wouldn't.
Oh, yes, she would know about you because she was there when you helped me during the trials.
I know. I was hoping she'd forget. Yeah, let me see if I can't at least get a direction she was going in. No, you know what? Fuck it. That's a terrible idea. I'm going back with you guys to the tavern.
You're kidding.
Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to trip over something. She's going to be standing over me like, ha 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 ha, moron.
Yeah, you don't want to mess
fuck
with
you too, Auntie.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with real Githyankies.
You're a real Githyanki?
No, not really. I
didn't
complete the trials.
You're one of the better of your people. I don't want to hear it.
But anyway, we should head back to the tavern because more people means better eyes, maybe. Wow, this stuff is really hitting me hard.
Let's go. We all need a good night's rest because if.
But we could also find Miss Carter, Miss Carr, and talk to her too. I bet she's home right now, and she has the book.
It's too late.
Yep.
That would be the perfect time.
If we don't want to irritate the shit out of her, we'll leave that for tomorrow. We need just let's get some sleep because if your sister is here, we need to be well rested. I know that's going to be rough.
Would you like me to knock you out?
I have a fix for that if you want.
Now she's going to be on downers. Oh, great.
It'll bring you off the high. Off the high. It'll bring you more to a level.
No, I think I really need the E10. I really need this edge.
Well, not if you're going to sleep.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's go back to the tavern. I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I just look up at Les. I'm like, hey, you're talking to a professional consumer of drugs.
Say that out loud. It's not drugs. It's a stimulant to help me in practice and to be able to do more training.
Understood, but sleep, more important right now. And you can't not agree with me because you're a medic. And what do you say is the best thing to do? Have a full night's rest. Because why?
Because you drop serotonin.
Sarah who?
And the drop serotonin levels incapacitate your cognitive functions.
Just smile, pat her arm. Yeah, it's okay. I have another one for you tomorrow.
Wait a minute. I should have my... Where's my bag?
I need her to be clean, please, Teak.
That's right. I gave you my bag. Can I have it back now?
I haven't done all of the shopping.
Oh, okay.
We spent all day in the library, so...
Wasn't that fun?
All right.
You got a good nap. I don't want to hear it, Tarklu.
I know. It's a good thing being a cat.
So, yes, I think we should go and get some sleep.
Because
like I said, if that's your sister, I want to be real well rested.
and probably
literally,
not alone.
If I was going up against you, same fucking thing. Same fucking thing. So let's go.
I wouldn't hurt you.
Well, that's
not the point she's trying to make.
Shut up. Over the top.
And if my sister's here, there's probably others.
I don't want to think about that right now.
Wonderful.
Because, usually Githyanki don't travel alone.
Yeah, I know.
Unless they're outcasts.
I'm going to need you
Unless
tomorrow.
they kicked her. Oh.
Either way, you need to talk to Tarku about aerial combat. Just in case.
When you're sober.
Aerial combat?
Yes, that's...
Well, yeah, if it's your sister and she's got a dragon.
And there's a good chance that dragon is a lot older and a lot more experienced than me.
Maybe not, though.
Sword.
You may not have to fight in the air. She may not have a dragon because she couldn't be bonded.
Oh.
You know what? I will wrap myself in tinfoil and I'll be your silver sword. No. Just like I was going to wear dragon pajamas and be your red dragon. Now I'll be your silver sword. I got everything covered. I'm amazing.
All right, let's go back to the tavern and drink.
Just 2 and then sleep. And no shots!
Why? I did fine last time we had shots.
Literally, as you hear their voices fade away as they walk down the street.
As you get back to the tavern,
I'm going to the single room and claiming it.
No, it's mine.
No, you gave up that right.
No, I didn't give up that right. I did not. All my stuff is in that room. It's my room.
Anymore? Remember, I moved it.
I can solve this problem. Be a cat. Sleep at the foot of her bed. I get the solo. Fuck everybody. Slam the door closed.
I'm gonna kill myself round
and I open the door. I'm like, not really. Tarku, come on.
Inside the tavern, usual night's crowd. There's the half orc bartender. She's back on duty.
Retta's boyfriend there.
No. The full orc. He's not there tonight.
Oh, poor Retta.
Not yet, at least.
I'm waving at the barkeep, and I run over and hop onto a bar stool.
What can I get you?
The same shit I had last night.
Crawl up onto it. Nope, no shots.
All right. Pours you in out. Try one of these.
Sniff it.
It's a little hoppy.
Lick it.
Not quite sure where the hops come from. We have them imported, though. Oh, yeah.
And I put a hand over him like you're supposed to drink slowly.
There's, it's mostly humans because that's what's on this world, but this has a slightly eclectic clientele. There's an elf. There's a red dragonborn sitting in the corner.
Wait a minute, red dragonborn?
There is the half-orc bartender, but it's mostly humans tonight.
Can I roll notice just to make sure there's no one hinky looking, like trying not to look at us?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yay. I'm looking at the ceiling like, you look suspicious.
The ceiling is hella suspicious.
I gotcha.
That dead swordfish over the bar, you don't know how they got that because there's no ocean on this planet. But there's a swordfish over the bar.
I want to really look at the dragonborn there, since you said he's a red dragonborn.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God.
No, I didn't think about that.
Sure. Let me see if I can. There you go. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, it's not a dragon.
I want to make sure I'm looking at him right in the eyes.
He looks back.
Remember, I'm not there.
He comes up. Hello.
Hello.
And who might you be?
Just kind of glance over, like.
I'm Lazelle, and you are?
I am Kafexen.
Hello, Kafexen. What brings you to this delightful tavern?
It's a tavern. Do I need an excuse?
Absolutely not. I was just wondering. It's not very often I see many dragonborn in this area.
Careful, you're bordering racist here.
I lean towards Laz. I'm like, you want me to just ask him?
Who's your short little friend?
This is Pete.
Hi.
I forget, Auntie, are you there or are you
up
in the room?
Before you mentioned the Dragonborn, I said I was going up and claiming the single room.
Okay.
So I suspect that no, I'm not there.
Okay.
Sorry. I'd like to be there, but I can't be. Where's
your third companion? Didn't you come in with 3?
Yeah, that's Tarklu. She's my partner.
So you guys are together.
Well, not like that. No. I have
never like
someone
that.
Special. No, she well, I'm her writer.
That sounds like together.
It really does, Laz.
Well, I can't just say she's a dragon.
Well, I mean, technically you could.
And you just did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was that you that everybody's talking about was flying around town earlier?
Everybody saw me and Tarklu flying around town.
It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to miss.
It was our
You
first
don't
time
overlook a
together.
dragon.
It was our first time flying together, and it was magical.
That's what's got everybody in the city up in arms.
Oh, did we scare people? I didn't mean to scare people.
You may want to learn to be more subtle.
So what brings you here, Kafaxen? I look at him like, did I say that right?
Quaphoxen.
Kafaxen.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it right. Good
It's a
job.
noise you make when you
Thank
catch
you.
certain
Did I
parts
get
of your
a
body on a
Benny
zip.
Like, so what brings you? Well, I mean, I know it's a bar. What has you on Wormwood?
Just some business.
You wouldn't happen to be with other Githyanki, would you?
Why would
Well, I thought I was the one who wasn't subtle. But clearly,
she's drinking and high.
Clearly someone is signing up for that position.
It gets to the root of the problem, you've got to admit. Cuts out the bullshit.
Like, what has you on Wormwood? You said business?
Yeah, just some business.
Business of a profitable nature? I'm always up.
You're not here to kill me, are you?
We didn't burn him.
No, I'm not here to kill you.
I put a hand on Laz. I'm like, he's dragonborn, honey, not a dragon. I look at him. I'm like, look, we're throwing subtleties totally out the window here. If you're doing anything to make money and you need help, just look me up.
I'm
sorry.
Keep that in mind.
No
I'm sorry.
worries.
I'm a little hyper right now, and I think I need another drink.
I just kind of glanced at the dragonborn, like.
He starts walking away. Good to meet you.
Sakes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
You didn't. But right now I have to go.
Can we see you again, maybe?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you will.
Oh, that sounds very ominous.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound fucking ominous.
There aren't many dragonborn in town. And
Still sounds
I'm
fucking
liking
ominous.
This bar.
Still ominous, my guy.
Sorry.
I just start laughing.
I look at Teak. I think. Did I make a friend?
Well, he goes tsk, and just starts walking out the door.
That sounds Githyanki-ish.
I was clearing my nose.
Uh-huh. I think we made a friend. And I think I need another drink.
I think I'm getting real tired.
Oh.
Okay. And, you know, I also need a drink, but I think I'm going to carry it upstairs. Problem is I'm only 3 feet tall. Could you help me, Laz?
Okay. I am going to...
And I hold up the large pint. I just hold up the large pint for her to carry. And I'm like...
I use telekinesis to pick up the pint. And Teak.
I just sit there holding on to it. I'm like, this works too.
And I levitate her up the stairs.
All right. You guys all levitate. Well, she levitates upstairs. Are you going to follow her?
No.
Yeah.
No. Just let
Laz,
me say it.
Laz, I want a story.
I just levitate her to the room.
Just kind of shake my head. I'm like, I'm not fighting it.
You get levitated into a room.
Into a room?
Is it our room?
It's a room.
Hold on, let's see
That's
how well
why
I can levitate.
Oh no.
Let's see how controlled I am.
Oh, shit.
And then I'll roll notice to keep from yelling, wrong door! Wrong door!
Excuse me, madam.
Okay, I do okay. I'm doing okay.
Are you resisting, Jess?
No.
Okay. Then you get
Bundled.
levitated up the stairs without spilling
I'm literally
anything.
just like sitting cross-legged holding onto the just a ball of angry, tired
I could do
halflings.
with you when I get my own place and I can't get a stair lift.
And you get bumped into a door.
Of course.
And I'm just being held there for a moment.
You kind of have to open the door because
Like using a foot. And drink my pint and curl up and go to bed.
Okay. And I'm guessing Lazelle is going to close the bar.
I'm just gonna sit at the bar watching people. I'm not gonna go dancing this time.
Thank God.
I am going to stay in the bar.
Okay.
I'm not trying to cause trouble for Teak, but I don't want to go to bed. I got too much energy. Can't go to bed right now. Got to do other things.
Got things
This
to
is
do,
wh-
got
this
places
is
to
why
go,
Teak-
got people to see.
This is why Teak just stopped fighting it. She's just like, nope. Laz is gonna do what Laz wants to do. And it's just me deciding whether I want the shit kicked out of me before she does it anyway.
And Tarklu is curled up on a bed. in
I'm
cat
curled up,
form.
I'm purring, I'm asleep, I'm happy.
In the middle of the bed.
Sorry,
Smack
Brian,
dab
if that
in the middle.
Dragonborn was important, we'll have to do it some other way.
Sometime at about 4 a.m., you hear the door open, Tarklu, and Laz comes stumbling in. Doing the drunk walk, shake, walls are your friend.
The walk
door
of shame.
closes.
No, not the walk of shame.
No.
Alright.
And she face plants onto your the bed with you.
Move to the next room.
And then I'm going
Where I am.
Before
you
she can
take a
move,
lot less room.
before she moves, I'm going to lash out my hand and grab the kitty and pull the kitty to me.
You are warm and fuzzy and being snuggled, possibly against your will.
Can I turn into a snake?
You can turn into whatever you want. That's between the size of a cat and your bust size.
Oh, no, let's do this right. Auntie,
Grapple.
I'm going to roll a agility check to see if I can grab you, and you
Okay.
have to roll against me.
Yep.
Okay.
The two of you do opposing rolls. Let's get this right.
Shouldn't be hard.
Well, cats are nimble.
Hang on. Oh, that's why.
See, wasn't that hard.
Not that hard to avoid her.
I'm going into the other room because Teak is a lot less room. And plus,
Wait a
I
minute.
don't want drunk snoring in my ears.
Wait a minute, is Teak even in that room now?
Which room did
What
you
room
put
do
me
you
in?
go
I thought
into,
you'd been
Tarklu?
put in the room where I was.
What room do you go into, Tarklu? You have a 1 in 5 chance of doing this. I'm sorry,
Actually,
a 1 in 6.
Since it's a 1 in 6, roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait. You roll a d6, Jess, you roll a d6.
Fucking hell.
You are not in the same room.
What room am I in?
We'll get back to that in next session of Tales of the Astral Sea.
I don't care what you named this episode. The new episode name is the Dewey Decimal System.
Okay,
Oh, very
I'm down
much
with
so.
that.
Yes.
So come back and check us out in 2 weeks' time. as we'll find out where our drunk patrons have spent the night.
I'm not drunk.
I don't think Teak is technically drunk either. I think it's only me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's you.
But Teak loves it, so.
You're an agent of chaos, aren't you?
No.
I'm talking about Teak.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so we'll see you again in 2 weeks' time. In the meantime, we have The Flashing Blade.
That's next Sunday, 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll be discussing the 2 new Doctor Who stories that will be out, as well as some Sapphire and Steel and some more Tomorrow People, possibly.
The Tomorrow People story is the blue and the green.
But I don't know. There's a lot to it, and it's quite a long one. I'm thinking with the 2 Doctor Who episodes as well.
I've already watched it.
Yeah, but you're an addict.
I love Tomorrow People.
Exactly. But so you won't mind watching it again next time. We'll see if we've got enough room. If we've got enough time, then yeah. But yeah, please come and join us. That's on the McFadyan, MacFadyan, Twitch channel, and the Bibble Thruster, BIBBLETHRUSTER YouTube channel. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know. What really made it obscure. Anyway.
My good news is next time we're here, I'm going to have more teeth in my head.
Huzzah!
Woo!
They may be her own. They may not be. We don't know yet. We'll find out.
And we're not sure which bit of the head they're going to be in.
Telling, so.
I have no good news to share.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Take care.